Hello and welcome back to GameFace SFNL Women's Footy Show, brought to you by Bendigo Bank Caulfield Park.
Who's that over there? What? Steph Sandoval.
G'day!
How's it going? How you going?
Good to see you again.
You too.
What's happening, chick?
Oh, you know, life. Let me cry a little bit first. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited.
Thanks for coming.
I know, last resort, I get it. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
You wanted a good excuse to get out of training today.
I needed to get out of training today. And honestly, I just want to see you, Gabby.
Old teammates.
Old
We used to play
teammates,
for
yeah.
Footy Alex together.
Yeah. Good times.
Yeah. How's things down at Clayton?
A lot better. Just kidding. Morty Alec was fun.
Don't lie to her.
No, things down at Clayton are fantastic, actually. Especially last season. We had a great run coming into our second season, Div 1 girls. So things are looking great. I'm looking forward to the rest of the season.
How's the comparison of the two going?
Definitely a lot different. You know, coming in to a Div 2, well, even coming from Morty Alec, we played, you know, the SC and whatnot, and then moving into a Div 2, it was a big difference, huge jump and change. And then coming from Div 2 to actually moving up to Div 1, there is somewhat of a difference. Especially, well, for example, coming up against Endeavour Hills, the way they play and the way that we play is a lot different. And I think us girls are trying to catch up to that sort of player make. But I think we're getting there, and it's a lot of fun, finally, like having really good competition, and it's just a lot of hits and bangs and tackling everywhere, and it's good fun. I love it. Loving it. Yeah.
How was the adrenaline after your win last year, grand final?
Woo, girl, I don't even know how to explain. Let me have a sip first. Are we sponsored, or should we turn this around? It was fantastic. I think, like, start of the season, there were a lot of doubts being a first women's side for Clayton Football Club. So it's not really expected for a team to come in first round, first year, and take it home like that. So having that win and, you know, doing it as the captain as well was just unbelievable. And just having all the girls around, especially because we all grew up together almost, you know, from primary to high school. So it's so much fun just to get together again and just trophy. I wish I brought that trophy. I'm so sorry.
I know that you captained last year into the win for the grand final.
Yeah.
But something's changed up a bit this year.
Yeah, this year we decided to change. No,
You got sacked.
no, yeah, I got sacked.
Going to training enough.
Apparently, no, I'm not. I like to be here instead, or just
Drinking beers.
Yeah,
While the girls are hard on the track.
no, we've got two new captains this year. They're doing a fabulous job. Susanna Collins and Natasha Ma. They're taking the reins this year, which is good. I can finally relax and actually just, you know, play how I want to. And I do
Sit
worry
back
about
and
the
enjoy
girls.
your
And that's,
footy.
yeah, exactly right. Just step back and just have fun, which is nice. Yeah.
Good work.
Yeah, thank you.
So, when you guys get out on the piss, who would you say is your most rowdiest teammate?
Other than you.
Other than me.
Definitely other than you. Other than you.
I think everyone gets up there, but I'm going to say our captain, Natasha Ma, really takes the cake on that one.
Yeah.
She's a solid little chicken, that one. So, yeah, she's
Love it.
she goes around and, no, she just likes to have a good time and get everyone involved and just take the piss, and it's great. I love it.
Good
Well,
work.
it seems like you're liking your footy down the Clayton.
You know what Gabby likes to say a lot? I've noticed on this show? Good work.
Good work. And
Good work.
sure thing. No.
Sure thing, yeah. And the next segment of Gabby's catchphrase.
Good work.
So let's rip into some results after last weekend's games. East Brighton came up against Bentley. My beautiful team actually won this week, and I'm very proud.
Yeah!
It was very exciting.
Very close game.
Oh,
Only
yeah,
3 points in it.
extremely. So East Brighton kicked 7-7-49, and were defeated by Bentley 7-10-52. So we started off really strong, kicked 2 goals in the first 2 minutes of the game.
Whoa.
I didn't play much this week. I was
I was
crooked
about
dog.
to say,
so
I was like, did you get out there or not?
Nah,
Is that an excuse? Did you just get benched?
No, I played
You
a
got
little
benched.
bit. Nah, I was crook as a dog. I couldn't breathe. I told my coach that, and I didn't want to be unfair on the girls. I told him I was available, but I had a 5-minute stint in the first quarter, and I just couldn't do much. So, but yeah, and I kicked 2 goals in the first 2 minutes, and then they came back, and it was pretty much even throughout the whole game. Really, really good game by both teams. East Brighton fought really, really hard to keep up with us, and same vice versa when they were ahead. We won the game by getting a free in our forward. Yeah.
What happened in the free though?
Well, so Lily tackled one of their girls, got holding the ball. So she got a free kick, went back, and I looked at how much time we had left, and I was like, oh, I reckon the siren might go. Next minute, siren went.
She better kick it. Yeah! Oh my god!
And we all started panicking. All the East Brighton girls rushed down, yelling at her in the goal square, and I was just like, Lil, you got it. You're the youngest player on our team, you got it. Kicked through the big six, and it was like we won the grand final. It was unreal.
Yeah.
So best players for Bentley this week were Lily Fitz. She did really, really well under pressure being tagged for our game, so kudos to her. And Shannon Matson did really, really well in the ruck for us. East Brighton's best players this week were Jessica Pham, the little number 10. She makes such an impact for East Brighton every time she gets out on the ground, so kudos to her. And Rachel Martin, she shut down Lily, so that obviously affected us. But yeah.
Still got the win though. Still got the win.
Yeah, I know. Close game, but it was good.
Good work.
It was good, really good.
In another game this week, Lyndhurst came up against Oakley District at Lyndhurst home ground. Lyndhurst only scored the one major for the day to Oakley District's 21 goals, 25 behind, so not super accurate, but
a lot of points.
With a score of 151, so they absolutely smashed it. So Geordie and Bailey Misford both kicked 5 goals each, and they're definitely the 2 girls you need to shut down if you're playing against them in Div 1.
Sisters are doing it for themselves.
They've got the whole family, right?
Yeah, no, they do.
Literally cousins, mums.
Yeah.
So Endeavour Hills and Clayton played each other this week. Endeavour Hills kicked 13 goals, 583, and defeated Clayton, unfortunately, 3 goals to 20.
Unfortunately, I think not. Definitely not.
Go on, Zeph.
Yeah.
Alyssa Weston was best on ground with 7 goals for the Falcons. And Steph, would you like to chat about the game?
Yeah, I think you brought the wrong person to come on this show. You should have brought someone from Endeavour Hills, apparently.
No.
They had their highlight last week.
Yeah, exactly
Time
right.
to get Clayton through their time.
It was, I'm going to say it was an interesting game. I think a game like that really gave us the opportunity to show us girls how we're playing as a group, just because of the way Endeavour Hills plays and the way they make us work. I think it really opened up our eyes on what we actually need to focus on the field and off the field. But, our first quarter wasn't the greatest start, which is, as you guys know, it's always important to have a really good first quarter. But that didn't really come our way. But fourth quarter for us was probably our solid quarter. The girls really stepped it up. We were listening a lot more to each other, communicating a lot more, and even though it was too late, things started to actually come our way. And we we had that ball in our half majority of the fourth quarter, which is what we should have done from the first quarter on. But that's okay, we've learnt this, and coming up this weekend against you guys, be prepared.
We're coming up
Where are
against
you
each other.
playing this weekend?
Who am I playing?
When?
I'm playing
Saturday morning, 9 a.m.
I might come and have to give it a watch.
Gabby said she'll come to every game, but...
Literally, she told me she was going to come on Friday night.
But you can't talk here like you can't talk
No,
here.
I know, because I told Gabby to go on Sunday.
Even I was there for Gabby on Sunday. I was there for that.
We'll try and get to a game at some point this season.
Well, I came to your game on Sunday.
I can't promise
because you had
Sunday
to.
game.
Not because I had to, because I wanted to.
She was there
But I
because
had
we
to, because
played.
my game was after this. You guys had a solid game though, so
We did. Great segue into that conversation.
Yeah.
So in Division 2, the bottom of the ladder in Mordialloc came up against the top team, and we defeated them.
Yeah! Sorry, Gail.
Sorry, not sorry. So Gail, who was on the show last week, captained the Endeavour Hills side, and I got to captain the Mordialloc side because our normal captain was away in Sydney. So it was good to see Gail on the field. And
How was the handshake at the start of the game?
Oh, we gave each other a hug. Gave each other a hug.
I love it. I
I
love it.
lost the coin toss, but that was the only thing Morty Alec lost on the day.
Hey.
Yes.
So Endeavour Hills got 3 goals, 6 points, 24, and we scored 4 goals, 8, 32.
Love it.
How was it captaining though? Like
Well, it was better
that,
than
that was your first.
No,
or no?
I did captain one other game this season, which was our game against Oakley District, but we lost 121 to 0. So
I'm surprised I even like called you back. I'd been like, Gabby who?
But no, it was a great game. We won the majority of the game, but Endeavour Hills were in the lead at the third quarter break.
Oh.
So we came back, and it was only 2 points in it in the last minute and a half.
What was your coach saying to you? Like,
Oh, he gave us some of the best motivational speeches
Awesome.
at halftime,
He
at
must have.
three-quarter time.
because you came home with a win. You must
We
have said
did.
something inspirational.
We had a really slow second quarter, but first, third, and fourth, we played really well. And in the last 2 minutes, Steph Burton from our team kicked her first ever goal in her 3 seasons playing footy.
Oh, that's so
that's
exciting.
We sort of
awesome.
cemented our win, gave us like a bit of breathing space because it was very intense for that
Yeah.
the last 10 minutes in the fourth quarter. So best on ground for Morty Alec. So we had Emily, who's a new player this year.
Yeah.
She played her 3rd ever game. She's our rock now, and she is one to watch. She could make it into VFL, AFL sort of. 3 games in and she's playing the way she's amazing.
Awesome.
Second best on ground was yours truly.
Oh,
No, it wasn't a liar. All right.
You know what? Your photos on Facebook look like you did pretty well.
Do we have those photos?
Action shot,
Let's show them. Let's show them.
And Vanessa Fudolinski for the Endeavour Hills kicked 3 goals and was one of their better players on the day.
Hallam played Dubden Eagles this week. Hallam defeated Dubden. Hallam kicked 5 goals, 9-39, and Dubden kicked 2 goals for 16. Hallam kept Dubden goalless after quarter time. Great win for the Hawks this week.
And unfortunately, Murrumbina folded this week against South Yarra, so South Yarra ended up getting the points. Morty Alec are coming up against Murrumbina this weekend, so hopefully they can get a team together and we can play them under the lights on Friday night.
Yeah, for sure.
So I just want to give another big shout out to the team at Bendigo Banking Caulfield Park for their support of the GameFace women's footy show.
And 80% of all their profits are given back to the local community. And so if you'd like to show your appreciation for all the great work that Bendigo Bank does for the local community, just change your banking over to them now.
Right now.
Right now. Did you do it? Did you change
I
it?
don't have my phone on me.
Well, why not?
I can't do it right now.
That's a lie. I bet you do have your phone on you.
I do have my phone on me.
I've got it scheduled for 10 o'clock tomorrow. my banking over. So this week on the rumour mill segment, I don't think Morty Alec or anything that I've heard, no content worthy.
I've heard something.
Oh, do you now?
Yeah, a little birdie came to my ear and said, chirp, chirp. Gabby, is it true that you're in love with me?
What?
Don't want me.
Where'd that come from?
Morty Alec girls, that's a fine for Gabby.
I fell in love with her 3 years ago when she played for Morty Alec, and it had gone away, but I locked eyes on you tonight, Steph. And
I knew you'd miss me since I left Clayton.
It's love.
I knew it. I
It's
knew
love.
it.
There's so much love in the air.
How much is that? It's like a $10 fine for you right there.
Speaking of fines, Gabby, I heard you have a fine this week.
Oh.
And who does it involve?
is
I
this-
think it involves yourself.
it does.
Another one. Oh, perfect. It's the Gabby show.
So this weekend, one of my most embarrassing moments in footy, I was fullback, Endeavour Hills kicked a point, and I went and stood on the mark.
I'd like to understand what you were thinking at that time and just everything. I just want to know what.
Was everyone looking at
was
you
there
like-
anyone
So,
like? What was the whole?
This is how it played out. I usually play forward line, so when a point goes,
You got a bit confused.
got to be confused, a bit confuzzled.
Confused.
And then anyway, so I stepped out on the mark, and the umpire was like, "Yeah, you're right there. You're right on the mark. Perfect position."
So he was telling you like
So you
were
thought
on
you
board?
were.
Yeah, and whilst the Endeavour Hills girl was fetching the ball, and she comes out like, "What are you doing?" And yeah, it was very embarrassing, a little bit funny. And then
Did you get all flushed?
Did you?
Like,
Yeah.
we swapped posies. I kicked it out perfectly.
Oh, good
And this isn't the first time you've had issues in the little old square. Last year you had a little fall there. Do we have that video still?
I've still got the video.
Can we show that one?
We can show that
yeah.
video. So I was in the goal square by myself, running back to protect the line and
Oh, actually, I think you've told me this.
tripped over my shadow.
It's a great, it's so dumb, but it's so perfect at the
You've
same
told me
time.
that. You've told me.
Yeah. It's,
Any finds for you this weekend, Jordan?
Yeah, I actually do have fun. So one of our girls, Caddy, left her boots at the game last week. Anyway, rocked up to the game on the weekend and realised she didn't have any boots. One of our girls that actually isn't playing this year has the same size feet as her, so she put them on. And wearing someone else's boots, she actually rolled her ankle during the game.
Oh, no.
Which is actually really unfortunate, but it's kind of funny.
Surely you're not going to slip the poor girl a fine.
No, she gets a fine for that. Yeah, I'm going to tell Caddy she's getting a fine for that. So, Caddy, that's a fine for you.
That's
so.
rough.
I love that.
Don't lose your boots, Star.
No.
So Steph's been kind enough to send us in some great photos from the Clayton girls this season. Do you want to talk us through some of the photos you've sent in?
Well, they're not about me, so not really. I mean, do I have? No, I will.
Be inclusive, Steph. Be inclusive.
I got asked to be on this show. All right, the first one is Raz. She literally flew in, hit her chin on someone else's head, on one of Endeavour Hill girls' head, and sliced it open. Is that right? Sliced it open, and yeah, she just had wine all over her, basically.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Blood rule.
Oh, yeah, straight away, actually. It was actually full on. Yeah. So that's fine. Anyone who's been mentioned on the show, that's fine. The next one, that's Natasha Meyer, actually. Yes. That was from the game as well. That's actually quite nice. Look at that. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Okay.
Seen better.
Yeah, we've had better on the show.
Yeah.
You know what?
I feel like some of the other ones, this isn't that great.
This one, no,
No.
the lighting doesn't do justice, because when I saw it on game day, it was full on. Like after the game, it was actually full on. But
is it?
Natasha Meyer as well. Yeah, it was. She really likes to have her name mentioned, actually.
Is
She
that
does
too
have
fine?
a lot of bruises.
That's- yeah.
Gabby, it looks like your legs with all the bruises around. Wasn't it?
Minus the blue skin.
This one here is actually Ruby Rock.
Ruby Rock, what a name.
What a name, right?
What a name.
Oh, love that.
Solid little lady. So she, I think she got kicked or something like that.
Looks like a bit of a boot mark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like a bit much.
But now this other one, I asked her to send this in because I thought it was the stupidest thing she's ever done in her entire life.
Honestly,
Well,
that top
this
photo
is-
looks like it's something dislocated, but
No, it's her ankle. So she, this is like a few weeks before last year's premiership game, and she decided to slip down the stairs and roll her ankle.
At
So
the
I just
ground?
thought, at her uni, the goose.
Oh, so it's not even a footy injury.
And then she stuffed it up like a week or two before finals.
So she didn't play?
oh no.
She still ended up playing.
Oh, good on
Solid
her.
one.
It's tough as nails.
And this one we've got Harry. No words can explain what's going on here.
Just a bit of bruising.
Just a bit of bruising. It looks gross. Sorry, Harry. That's disgusting. Don't show that again. And that's about it.
That's about it.
Everyone fine though.
All fines
All
to
fines.
Clayton.
Clayton. And just on the weekend, we had a trivia night. I did not attend because I tend to get too rowdy. So I thought I'd do
banned
the
you.
smart thing.
Steph, you cannot enter.
Yeah, basically.
No entry.
There's like a
No,
sign.
no,
No, yeah. No, what is it? Yeah, the girls had a trivia night. Solid turnout. Here in this video, we've got Natasha Meyer again. And I'm not too sure
3
who
fines
the
to Natasha.
bloke is,
Writing
but
them
they were
down.
singing Aladdin. I can show you the... I don't know, what's the song called?
I don't know. They'll
That one.
They'll see it on
But
the-
you'll see it. Do you want me to keep singing? No?
It was good though.
Thank you.
Open your eyes, take you wonder by wonder, over, sideways, and under, on a magic carpet ride, a whole new world, a new fantastic point of view. No one to tell us no, or where to go, or say we're only.
So that's enough about Clayton.
But why? You asked me to be here.
Just
I told you it was a mistake to ask
can
me to
leave
come on
now.
the show.
Out you go.
What's the
She's back.
Anyway, so the bruise that you're seeing on your screen is of our lovely Claire Webster. I think she just got trotted on the weekend. You can see the stud marks there. She's a tough cookie. She played a great game. And I suppose that's a fine for her now.
How much? 10,
Maybe
15?
a buck. She's only 17.
Okay, now. You play footy and that all goes out the window. That's a $5 fine for you.
Make sure you send in your best bruises, muddiest teammates, best spray tans, shooters, kits and tattoos. Also, we want to hear your funniest stories and your funniest fines. Send them into the GameFace SFNL Women's Footy Facebook group and we will feature the best ones on the show.
And also, make sure you download the GameFace app, which will be the place to go for all your women's footy content, and make sure you keep kept up to date.
So, games this week. Yeah, so...
These two?
Yay.
Playing each other?
We should do,
okay.
you know how in like the UFC they do that whole like thing? We should just stand here and just you ready?
So I'll go through the other ones first. So East Brighton versus Lyndhurst, Oakley Districts versus Endeavour Hills, and obviously Steph and I are playing each other.
Good song.
How are you feeling about the game?
How am I feeling? So confident you don't even know.
Mate, I think I'm more confident. Hello.
I'm so glad I'm sitting between you, because I feel like there could be a bit of a fisticuff happening here.
Wait, our game's on Saturday, that's correct?
Saturday morning, 9 a.m.
Saturday morning, 9 a.m. Be there, because it's going to be
To see Steph lose.
Miss Fizzy? Who are you?
Bentley, mate.
That's good. But just turning around, Clayton. Clay, I'm about to fall off this chair.
Yeah, no, it'll be a good one, I reckon.
I think it'll be a
hard
good fight. Where are you playing? What position?
I play all over.
Oh, that's a lie. You know it.
No, I play wing half forward.
Wing half forward. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know where I'll be.
You'll probably wing half back just so that you can get in her face.
I'm just
Yeah,
gonna tell
I think
my
I'm
coach
just
to
going to
bend
do
me up on
it.
you.
I just want, yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be a good matchup. I reckon you should all be there.
Matchup of the year.
Matchup of the year, I reckon.
It'll be a good game.
I reckon.
Exactly.
From an outsider, third person's perspective, I feel like
Not wanted.
Clayton's gonna win it.
Okay.
And aren't you guys like this? I think not.
I'm in love with you though.
I know.
What's Div 2 looking like this week, guys?
So we're up against Murrumbina, as I mentioned earlier. So we're playing at our home ground on Friday night under the lights. So looking forward to that one.
Oh, I don't have anything on this Friday night, so I might come watch.
Will you?
I'm not going to make any promises, though.
Oh, actually, yeah.
I'm not gonna make any
I'll try.
promises, though.
What time's the game?
7:30.
7:30. All right. Yep.
I'm not going to promise anything because I did promise last week and I didn't come. So, but
I'll even wear my old Morty jumper just
it.
for you. Or will I? I will.
I'll come down with a fake microphone and this is my GameFace show.
Yeah.
I'll take anything you do.
Oh, Gabby, can I borrow this? Can I be? Honestly, I think, yeah.
There's so much going on right now.
I'm having so much fun. I'm not going to lie.
So Doveton Eagles are playing Lindale. So Lindale had the bye last week, so they'll have fresh legs. I think Lindale should get up there.
Yeah.
And South Yarra are up against Hallam this weekend with Endeavour Hills.
That'll be a good game.
Having a bye, which means that Endeavour Hills could come off top posse.
Yeah.
Lindale's only 4 points behind them with a better percentage. So at the end of this weekend, you could see Lindale taking the top position.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
yeah. Gail will be devastated.
We'll send her our commiseration. Send her a little sorry flowers.
Thanks for joining us. We'll be back with more SFNL Women's Footy news next week.
Thanks again, Steph, for joining us. It's been
Absolute pleasure.
one of the funnest shows that I've been involved
Oh
with.
my
So
goodness. So
we
am
might
I
have to-
hired or?
Might have to bring you down again.
I was
one
going to
time.
say, I definitely think we need to get you back.
Thank you so much. No, thank you so much for having me. I've had so much fun. This is awesome.
And
good.
thanks again for the team at Bendigo Bank in Caulfield Park. They're the reason why we can bring this show to you, so make sure you get down there and support them.
Get your game face on.
Get your game face on.
Get your game face on.